2, 1, start. Friends, I am glad to have this opportunity to meet you all on an important occasion and participate in this seminar on high speed attainment and its possibilities. Stop. Everyone connected in one way or the other is aware that it is the transcript, the matter in the long run. Stop. Today, I wish to deal with the important aspect of transcription. Stop, change para. The most accurate and beautiful page of shorthand is lifeless until it is transcript. Stop. The principles of shorthand are learned in order to produce a transcript. Stop. Shorthand is written to be read and usually to be turned into some form of typewritten document. Stop. This is so important that the reading and transcribing of shorthand should begin from the first lesson. Stop. And I would add that as soon as the student has mastered the keyboard of the typewriter, the transcript should be typed rather than handwritten whenever conditions make this possible. Stop, change para. While considering the importance of transcription, we assure that the student has a good knowledge of the theory, the short forms and contractions and of phrasing, and has also cultivated a facile style of writing. Stop. Then the accuracy of the transcript made from the shorthand notes will depend upon two principal points. The first is the attention which has been paid to details in the formation of outlines, and the second is degree of which there has been concentration on the matter being spoken or dictated. Stop. Attention to details while writing shorthand notes is very important. Stop. There should be clear difference between the small and large circles, loops, hooks, and in fact circles should be fully closed. Stop. It is therefore highly necessary that the habit of closing circles and loops should be consciously developed. Stop. Further, every care has to be taken to show the outlines in their correct position. First place outline should be plainly above the line, and third place outlines should be struck boldly through the line. Stop. Distinguish outlines such as those for inevitable and unavoidable, purely and poorly should be thoroughly memorized. Stop. Special outlines have been devised to prevent possible errors in transcription. Stop. Essential vowels should always be indicated and non-essential vowels should definitely not included. Stop. The rules for vowels indication with stroke for S, H, L and R having doubling and alternative from for FR and VR should be unhesitatingly applied. Stop. I should like to suggest that even while writing at one's peak speed, strokes should retain their correct length in relation to one another. Stop. With regard to punctuation, full stop should always, without exception, be included in the notes. Stop. We have to bear in mind that faulty punctuation and faulty spelling ruin the transcription. Stop. All punctuation mark should be indicated as far as possible. Change para. There is really only one sensible aim when writing shorthand speed, and that is to write them in such a way that they can be read. Stop. Ultimately, nothing else really matters. Stop. It is therefore more important sometimes to read an outline of any kind, even though it is written, than to leave a gap. Stop. If we have something, we can perhaps transcribe it. Stop. If we have nothing in the notes, our chances are slim. Stop. Further, at most, Concentration from the moment dictation began is important factor. Stop. A very good knowledge of the speech pattern is really necessary. Stop. You must follow the meaning of what you are writing and comprehend same. Stop. Shorthand writers need a wide vocabulary. You should know little of everything. Stop. Transcribing plays an important part in success at speed examinations. Stop. It is only by constant practice in transcription that one gain facility in transcribing. Stop. I thank the organizer for giving me this opportunity to place my views on this important matter. Stop. Change para. My dear Sumita, thank you for your letter dated first. I was a little busy in official and domestic job, hence a slight delay took place in giving you reply. Stop. You asked me a question whether it is worthwhile to become a high-speed writer. Stop. In answer to this, I reproduce below the expert from Miss Emily Smith's article in her book Speed in Pitman Shorthand, where at the outset she gave the answer yes. Stop. A reliable shorthand writer from the humble speed of 80 words per minute to the magnificent rate of 280 words per minute will always be demanded. Stop. But the important words, it's reliable. Stop. There is a very real shortage of trained shorthand writers able to report proceeding verbatim, and it is this shortage that has aroused talk to the possibility of using tape recorders in place of human writers. Stop. In some places, experiments have already been made, but happily no one has yet come forward to the state that the tape recorder is better than a skilled shorthand writer. Stop. Change para. There are several reasons for this, and one is the human mind. Stop. The human mind can, in circumstances, be selective. Stop. In the midst of disturbing sound, the human shorthand writer can concentrate wholly on the particular sense which are of immediate interest and can record those to the exclusion of all else. Stop. There is some other matter. Editing every verbatim report needs some editing. Stop. This is possible only by a shorthand writer, not from the tape recorder. Stop. She concluded that the tape recorder can only supplement the efforts of the writer and cannot supplant him. Stop. Yours sincerely. Stop.